We are here, we are here, we are here. This amazing day. Okay, everyone, this is Cam Jones, FX Daily Analysis. Disclaimer, I am not a professional. Please watch these videos at your own risk. These videos are for entertainment purposes only. Thank you. Friends and family on Telegram. Families and friends will prosper. Let's pick up for business. Okay, guys, we are marking up USD, JPY. Take a look at what's going on in the market. We are starting off on the monthly time frame. Handle the market is a doji currently, so is an area so the market could be consolidating on these lower time frames. So soon there can be a breakout. Could be in a few weeks, could be a few months, or at least a month. Let's take a look at what's going on in the market. So currently we at price. Price goes down to the low. We look at price to tag this area here. The price goes up. We're looking for price to break this area here. And if we add a midpoint in the middle, you can clearly see where price retested, retest the area, that midpoint, and it did a pattern. So price came from a lowest low of a single bottom. And then at the midpoint, we see that double bottom that was formed for that first leg, second leg, third leg, fourth leg, and that market is a doji of a retest. We don't know how far that candle is going to push down or push up. You can also see that price is trying to break these wicks in this area here. Let's walk down the time frame to see what we see. Okay, price action, lowest low area that support, the low we created. We can see that market did some type of double bottom, retest one, first leg, second leg, third leg, fourth leg, retest one, retest two, retest three, came back for a retest. So area consolidation here, and we received a huge W. So we have that first leg, second leg, third leg, fourth leg, retesting this area here. And the market pushed up once, came back down, market pushed up twice, came back down, market pushed up 3 times, which I got that right. Market pushed up once, market pushed up twice. Well, I'm trying to get this right. Pushed up once, market pushed up twice, market pushed up a 3rd time. So we got 3 pushes to the top so far. So that market couldn't push one more time. And if it doesn't break out, that market is coming back down, unless it's coming back down near price now. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna head over to price, near price, and see what's going on. We can see we do have that area that highs that the wicks couldn't break. Got about 4 pushes to the top. Markets look like it's gonna be pushing up for that incline, but it's actually in the range. So price action high is high. You got the area resistance. We have that low, and we can see that markets can basically just consolidating. So we're just waiting for the breakout to the upside or breakout to the downside. Current price action is a major area of support of that spike down. That market could be pushing up. All we need to wait for is some type of bullish engulfing pattern that can push this market up, or maybe some other type of pattern. So let's see if we can identify that on the daily. So we can see that market broke down to area support. So that's that major area. That's that spike that we see on that weekly time frame, and that market like is pushing up. If this market closes out on that daily, we can see that market will be pushing up. We don't know how far it's going to push up because we still have to wait for that break of this area here and retest. And if the market doesn't break this area resistance, it can come back down into that area consolidation again. And we can see where price is coming from. It's coming from some type of first leg, second leg, third leg, fourth leg retest. Market push down once, retest, market push down twice. So 1, 2, 3. Market's coming from a quadruple top, and it came back down to a midpoint, so it's creating that momentum to be pushing up. So it can break out after this point. If not, it'll be coming right back down. Check out the 4 hour. Okay, so in that 4, we can see that major area of support. So we see that first leg, second leg, third leg, fourth leg retest. Market pushed up once. So that means we still be looking for some type of retest. We don't know what's going to happen. That price action highs, price action lows. Create that midpoint maybe about right here. So market could be coming back down to that midpoint for that retest here before it breaks out. If it doesn't, it could be a full breakout to the top side. I mean, we're looking for a break, retest, and then the market's going. Headed down to the 3, let's see what we see. So we can see the major areas of support from that bottom. Market pushed up. On the 3, we have a doji. So that market's getting smaller, so it could be turning around now. If not, we're going to see. Headed down to the 2, 3 and the 2 is the same. Headed down to the 1. Okay, 1, we see a clear retest candle, okay, which is a doji. It's a red candle sitting right here at the top. And on the 1 hour, if this market closed out, this market could be pushing up. Why? The last active candle, if it closes out in the next 20 minutes and 5 seconds, then that body engulfs the previous candle, and the wick is already above the previous candle and the previous 2 candles. We can see that market could be pushed up to new highs. So this is a major area of support. Okay, if it doesn't fully break out, you can think about it being an area of consolidation, so it can break, retest, break, and then consolidate for that push up to that upside. But so far, this market looks like it is going up. Headed down to the 45. Okay, we have another retest candle, so it's a doji, indecisive, no trade yet. Headed down to the 30. Okay, same. 45 and the 30 is the same. Headed down to the 15. Okay, now we can see that area of that major area of support. So you can see that market broke, came back to return, pushed up again, and retest, and the market pushed. So it did an incline W, and what we received so it broke again. So is another major area of support here. So the last active candle in the market in the previous candle, you can see how it broke up into 2 dojis. So that market come down to its midpoint. It creates some momentum to push back up. If it breaks this area of the support of that midpoint, it can come back to retest and drop down further. So we can clearly see that market is in a range overall. So it depends what time frame you're on. So if you want to wait for that breakout to retest the top side, you know the market's going up. If not, you'll see that consolidation inside that range. And if it breaks down, you know it's going to head down to the next level. But there's a major area of support here, so it could still bounce back up and push up. We see in a higher time frame, we do have some dominant candles. On the 5 minutes, if you guys are trading the 5, we can clearly see that market came down from a very strong area of support here. So what we have that first leg, second leg, third leg, fourth leg, retest, market pushed up once, retest, market pushed up twice, retest, market pushed up a third time, and retest, market pushed up 4. That's overall cap. I think this market's coming right back down to this area of support, at least on a 5 minute, it is. So it can come back down to this area of support. So I think it's working off of this price action highs. It's working off this price action high. So it's some type of double top retest, and the market looks like it's working its way down for that decline. Not an overall downtrend, but just you guys are trading on a 5 minute, the market could be coming back down to this midpoint. And then if you guys are looking to take that buy to the upside, you're looking for that turnaround, the market to touch and work its way back up. But price action highs, lows, low. You can clearly see that market is sitting on the midpoint. So if it breaks, you know it's going down to the next level. If you guys are trading a 5 minute time frame, if not, you can see that momentum. It could get caught up, still work its way up. So you have to keep on watching the market to see what it's going to do. But like I said, it is at a midpoint, so you have to follow along on the 5 minute time frame. You guys will see if it's going to go up or down. So let's keep that midpoint there, and let's head over to the 3 minute. Headed to the 3, we can see that market did break that resistance I created. It came back to retest that area, so it can be dropping down further. If it not, that could be just the momentum that the market could be working its way back up. So you already know that if the market's working its way down, you'll be looking for a red candle on the 3 minute time frame to engulf the white candle and show that the market can work its way down. And we can see all the spike ups where the market tried to push up here once, twice, 3 times, 4 times, 5 times, 6 times. So as market's having a hard time breaking, so that can be that area that market drops down. Headed back down to the 1. Going on. Okay, so something's going on in this one area. in this 1 minute time frame. So price action highs, we can clearly see is here. Price action lows is here. And what's going on? So we can see that market is on that midpoint, is at the low end of the midpoint. So it's in that range of that consolidation. So once we get that engulfing pattern at the market close out, it can drop down further. If not, that market can still work its way up. But so far, that market is looking like it can be dropping down, but it's a 50-50 chance to me because you can see these long wicks that's trying to form. Could be a major area of support. So we can see one candle here, another candle here, another candle here. So the market really has to break these areas of these wicks to see if it's going to drop down. So I wouldn't sit here and say if you see the engulfing patterns, take the trade. You probably will want to wait for that market to break these wicks here. At least this one wick, price action break this one wick that is near for it to go down. But you can see how that market is working its way down for that downtrend. Okay, so we're on a 1 minute. We can clearly see that market is closing out. So if that market close out below these wicks here, okay, so it could be this candle here could close out below these wicks that can push the market down. It could be the third candle that comes to push that market down. If that market close out, we'll be looking for that break, retest, and it's sold. And we got a huge candle on this 1 minute. And about 30 seconds left. We're going to sit around for this and see what it does. So this market did push down exactly how I said it was going to do from, I think, the 1 hour all the way down to the 1 minute. Okay, so we did caught that downtrend. I think maybe on a 1 hour, 2 hour time frame, we can see that downtrend. So that market is working its way down. Not saying that's the overall trend direction, but on the lower time frame that you guys are trading, you'll be able to see that. So you'll be able to take that all the way back up once you get area of support. So that market's trying to bounce off of this area here to create that support. Price action, you also see a long spike down. So this market may not come down. It already did. So this market can create momentum off this wick to push right back up. So stay tuned for this. That something's going on with that wick, so you got to watch that market and see what's going on. Okay, guys, very important information, guys. Please study Forex pattern cheat sheet on Google or any search engine. Please click on images and review the images of the market to understand what patterns and the direction the market's going to flow into. Okay, guys, also very important information, breakout retest strategies. You have to understand when the market breaks that area of resistance, what is it going to do? Hey guys, this is Cam Jones, FX Daily Analysis. Thank you for watching. Thank you for your attention. USD, JPY,